Hey everyone, it's Phil from Ashland. I'm back again, and of course I'm with some new stuff that we're sending out today. And first off here is a really cool Frank the Enforcer in English Tan Dublin. And the reason that I'm leading off with this one is because we had a return come in for a bit of a repair, and this is a really good opportunity to show you how well that English Tan Dublin wears in. Take a look at how the luster has even changed and the colors change over time. I just think this looks super cool, so I thought I'd share it with you guys here first. And next here, as you know, the holidays are coming up, so we've got some companies that have been asking for corporate gifts. These are some coasters for our friends at Onircom. These are the folks that designed the Ashland website, so very thankful for them, and it's really cool to have these little coasters for them. I really like their elephant logo here. There's a couple other items. They also picked up some of these little single slot card holders. So this one is in natural chrome excel. Here's one in black chrome excel. This is a variation of chrome excel. This was originally called Lollipop Red Cavalier. So I don't think I've ever shown that color here before. It looks a lot like Color 8. And then lastly, this is a Color 8 reverse. Those cool little die splotches on the back. They also asked for some little key fobs. So we got a whiskey shell key fob here with that elephant head. Looks really neat. This one is black shell with a little teal thread. There's a black shell with red thread. And English Tan Dublin. Next up here, we've got a special going on today for this amazing whiskey shell Cordovan Fat Herbie. This one has been personalized for Jack, as you can see. And that turned out really well. If you're not familiar with the whiskey shell, this is a rare color shell Cordovan from Horween, and when compared to natural shell Cordovan, it's a little bit more golden in color, a little darker, and a little bit more yellow. But this is a color that people who are really into shell Cordovan are looking for because it's a tough color to get. So when we have them, we're really lucky to be able to get our hands on them, but also to make them into these Herbies. So really special deal going on today. I think there's actually just a couple left. So if you're interested in one of these whiskey Herbies, I suggest grabbing that as quick as possible because I'm pretty sure they'll sell out soon. Next up, I have another Frank the Enforcer. This one is in Color 8 Marbled Shell Cordovan. I actually think whoever picked this one up today is getting the exact one I used on the website photos. So that's pretty cool. And this one has every bit of the color variation that we expect to see on the marbled shell. So all the colors range from that Color 8 burgundy color to a tan, to an orangey tan, to red tan. It's really cool. This is an Apple Watch strap in Color 8 Shell Cordovan. We had a sale on these last week and a lot of people were interested in these. So we just finished making, gosh, almost 100 straps, I think. A lot of Apple Watch bands. We got them out a little bit ahead of schedule. So hopefully everybody that participated in that order has received a tracking number, and hopefully it's yours. But these turned out great, and I really, really appreciate you guys supporting us on this one. Next up here, we have a Chicago comb. And this Chicago comb, if you watched the video yesterday, I introduced these. These are in a special proprietary finish that the guys over at Chicago Comb are doing, and they're calling it Hard as Diamonds. And it's a really cool finish. It almost looks kind of, there's a texture in there that's very fine, but at certain angles it looks silver, at certain angles it looks jet black, so it's a really cool metal comb. I use this exact one every day in the morning. I really like it. And these combs come with a color or a black reverse sheath. That's a really nice pairing. Next here is a black shell Cordovan valet tray, and all the valet trays in shell have slight cosmetic issues. Like on this one you can see some scars in the back here, but on a valet tray I think by cutting some of those imperfections in keeps this valet tray, which is such a large shell piece, it keeps it at a reasonable price. And that's really the only way we can do it. So these are really cool. I also use this at home. And here is an Amaretto Shell Cordovan Johnny the Fox. I love this color. It's rivaling color number 4 as my favorite shell color. I just love that it's kind of a vibrant orange without looking, I don't know, I've said it before, looking like a pumpkin. It's just like a nice subtle orange. And the inside of this one has that really amazing Color 8 reverse interior. last up today, and to continue with our holiday sales theme here going on, this is a Color 8 marbled shell Cordovan, Bugs Moran, and this is designed more as a minimalist front pocket kind of person in mind. These are going on sale at midnight tonight. I think there's only a handful of these as well, so if this strikes your fancy, which, wow, that marbled Color 8 is super cool. I would suggest hopping on this one too if you're looking for a card holder. But thanks so much for checking out everything in the video here today. If you want to see more detailed photos, I've been putting up stuff on Facebook of these same items, so they're much higher res obviously, and the color tends to be a little bit more accurate on those photos. But thanks again. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll talk to you later.